Hello. I don't know how good your eyesight is, but if you look somewhere here, yes, here, there's a bus stop. And I was just thinking, the bus stop is one of those things in the Dutch culture that really represents efficiency. I mean, you will know what time the bus is going to, what time the bus will be at the stop. You will know what time it will get you to your destination. If it is going to be cancelled, you will get a notification. If it is going to be delayed, you still will get a notification. And so you have relatively all the information you need to make a decision as to when to leave home. And so you are not very worried about, what time you'll get to the place you're going to. You are a bit relaxed. You can make the right decisions because you have all the information. And man, do we wish life was like that? Do we wish, if only life was that clear, if we knew what was going to happen, when it was going to happen, where it was going to happen, we would be more relaxed, we would be more at peace, we would be more, we would be less anxious because we have all the information. But because we do not have all the information, there's a tendency to be worried when things are not going the way you anticipated. A tendency to be anxious because things are not happening when you wanted them to happen. A tendency to even be frustrated and mad sometimes, and even angry at God because something did not happen. But that's because we don't have all the information. Can I let you in on a surprise, on a secret? Jeremiah 29 verses 11. God says, "For I know the plans I have for you. They are plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." If you thought there was no plan to your life, let me tell you, there is a plan to your life. And that plan is with God. God says, "I know the plans I have for you." We have our small plans for our lives. We have our small, we also have plans for our lives. And so when things don't go according to those plans, we are anxious and we are worried and we begin to fret and to bang on the table. And hey, God has a plan for you. Sometimes it's not exactly what you had in mind. Sometimes it's different. Sometimes it doesn't look exactly like you wanted it to. But He sees the big picture. He sees everything. He sees 5 years from now, 10 years from now, years down the road. God has the big picture. And His plans for us are in line with what the future is like and what He sees ahead. And so even when things are not going according to our plan, it does not mean they are not going according to His plan. If they're not happening in our time, it does not mean there is nothing happening in His time. It's different. It's different. It's not like you have all the things at your fingertips. It is an issue of trusting that God has a plan for me. But even in addition to that, He has given us the wonderful Holy Spirit. He has not hidden this plan from us. He has given us the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit knows the plans of God for us, and He leads us in those plans. He leads us in those purposes. And so, like the time for the bus, the schedule, the Holy Spirit knows everything. And our call is to trust Him. Like you trust your Google map and you trust the app that shows you the time, the bus, and everything. We ought to trust the Holy Spirit even more because He's more efficient than Google Maps. He's more efficient than all mechanisms you can ever come with. He's efficient in leading us in the plans and purposes of God. I want to pose a question. How good are you with listening to the Holy Spirit? How good are you with letting the Holy Spirit lead you and guide you? Do you say, "Holy Spirit, lead me," and then you just proceed? Do you take time to listen when you ask Him to lead you? I encourage you today. Listen to Him. Let Him lead you. And there will be a sense of relaxing. There will be a sense of peace, a sense of calmness, a sense of not having to worry because the one that leads you knows the perfect plan. God bless you.